the way. Son, please understand.
Oh! Hey, it's your mother. Come on.
Christian Cage, a better father figure than Dad ever was. You were a terrible mother. You should have picked up the phone.
Wait, Nick, no!
We must bid these people adieu. And, Max, 3 days, bitch.
Hey, cool head, you're a bitch too. Y'all are so bad, even Jericho ditched you.
There's not a God, because if there were a God, Ric Flair would have been dead 20 years ago. You can take Ric Flair as a partner if you want. I mean, he's one super kick away from his pacemaker kicking out and him turning into dust.
You are dumber today than you were 2 years ago when your dumb ass got fired. You are not the man that you think you are. It's the reason your fiance left you, and it's the reason your kids won't talk to you. But Nana, after I beat Swerve's ass, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna steal your weed.
What? No, you're not.
Was that you and I couldn't lay hands on one another. But Nana, they ain't said shit about us.
Sound good? Sound like something you might be interested in, Darby? When you step into the ring with myself and Luchasaurus for a handicap for a three-way match, you have about as much chance as the Yankees and the Mets do of winning a championship this year. 0.
Conrad Thompson.
What are the odds of letting Sammy Guevara back in the inner circle?
Oh my God, Turkey Tits, you cannot be serious right now.
Next question!
Shut your mouth, dude!
Next question!
Hey, Brandy! You can add a real man!
Oh, God. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
And Buddy acts all ominous when he's getting cucked by a kid named Dominic.
I do not care about this sports entertainment crap, Chris. Do you know? Shut up. I swear my mother, shut up. So, nah. You're gonna listen to me now. Smell the fear coming off you. You bitch, I can smell it. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch. We got some big business we gotta discuss. You a big motherfucker. The best in the world. I knew in my heart he never was better than me a day in his life. My courtesy only extends to this week, and if you make me wait till next week, I'll convince your ass. Punk!
Brian, you may have all these schmucks twisted, but I know who you really are, man. I'm a strap Wardlow to a cross just like Jesus. How about that? You don't work for AEW, you work for MJF. All of your time out of your very busy schedule of getting into locker room brawls with everyone in the back. And we've got Sammy. In about 7 months, I'm gonna propose to a new girl, Guevara.
The wife of my best friend, my mentor, the roller coaster, the American nightmare. It's a shame you can't eat all the makeup. That way you're pretty on the inside, too. So what are we making today?
Acclaimed on the mic, got the atmosphere. Y'all only got a job because your dad works here. And now I'm done with the lion. Y'all the worst kids since Hunter Biden.
Keep the noise down while I conduct my business. The rated R superstar. That he said that Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne were gonna turn on me based on his experience in the past. I didn't take some ragtag group, dress them up like it's Halloween and convince them they're tough guys. You tried to be their leader. I am not their leader. I am their father. That's the difference.
Oh, God.
You need me. I don't need you. I have a lot of fans around the world. I know your wife, Beth, is a huge fan.
Oh.
And have my right hand of destruction end you right here once and for all, that your little girls, Lyric and Ruby, will be well taken care of. Hey, Beth, put some clean sheets on the bed, because your new father is coming home, girls.
What seems to be the problem, kid? can only imagine the reason you came out here so fast is because you confused my entrance music for an ice cream truck.
Last time I had anything to do with an ice cream truck, I was busy being the biggest star on the other company's network. The time you spent out here with all these Midwest mouth breathers probably made you that stupid. Kid!
You told me kid one more time, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat!
Watch out.
In a town full of plastic, phony people. Now, it's lucky for you. You can hold the microphone. It's your job. Get back here. Is Ric Flair going to be ringside with these guys tomorrow? I just want to say that it's actually a good thing that you look identical to the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt already. I'm conducting my business. Keep it down. And Beth, keep Lyric and Ruby up late and bring them up really close to that television set, because Adam, I guarantee you this, I am gonna break your neck.
What are you gonna do, Kingston? Hit me and have Tony Khan fire you and get kicked out of another company? No wrestling company wants you! Shut your mouth and do what you're told, bitch! It's how many times you get up. And you up! You get up! You get up and fight!
You know, I think it's really cute you put yourself on a pedestal, considering you got handed your position by Tony Khan.
Eddie Kingston. There's no such thing. Fight him? I would, but guess what? He's not here.
We know at Full Gear, the main event will be Kenny Omega defending the AEW World. Oh my God. He bucked up on that one, didn't it?
My current opponent, Wardlow, also had a father. I'm not going to berate your father. I'm not going to go down that path, because let's face it, your father wasn't famous. Nobody cares about him, so I'm not going to waste my breath.
And despite being with Chris Jericho, you still got that dumb lisp. So here's what I'm offering to you.
To give everyone here in Miami a history lesson. Real men don't quit, they get fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Jeong's here. Comedy series on ABC, Dr. Ken. Oh wait, that's right, we can't, cause it got canceled.
I love my wife. I love my baby daughter. I love this business. I'm gonna punch you so hard in the face, you're gonna have no choice but to spit out CM Punk's jockstrap.
You are no different than your worthless, drug-addicted mentor, William Regal, who I gladly sent home to the hospital. Hey, brain damage Brian, I'm up here, buddy. I found the only hot chick in all of Colorado.
Go ahead and do something about it.
We got a match coming up at the pay-per-view, which I will soundly defeat you. If I touch you now, I'm afraid you're just gonna bleed all over me. Hang on, Jeff, you've broken 1 million guitars and you still can't stay relevant. So what do? After Double or Nothing, you might want to make a call to the Queen of the Mountain and make sure you got some jobs secured. By Queen of the Mountain, I don't mean your bitch of a wife, Karen. I mean Dixie Carter. Top guys, out.
Arn was looking for a new son himself, and he could just throw Brock to the side, hop over to Wardlow, and take all that credit, right? And Detroit, kiss my ass.
Oh, Brian, that sucks, buddy. I thought you were the best in the world. What happened? I'd like to take this chance to speak to your children watching at home. Hi, Birdie. Hi, buddy. Evolution, I'm gonna make Dada pay for all of his selfishness.
But what if Darby wins tonight?
Oh, the 125-pound emo kid? What if he wins? Yeah, that would suck to have to wrestle him for the world title.
Well, Baltimore, it's pretty obvious. You're ignorant, you're trash, so keep it down while I conduct some business.
Just fine. I'm hurt, and I'm old, and I'm tired, and I work with children. I respect the situation.
Yo, Butch, you a bitch, my man. Got the worst mustache since Vince McMahon.
This three-way match that will continue in picture-in-picture.
Yeah, your daddy should have missed you when he came.
Yo, Jeff, I heard the news, man. That's too bad. Your dad was a legend, but you just a douchebag. I'm coming in hot like an asteroid.
Everything you've been through.
Seattle. Sympathy.
Because who the hell are you, Max? You were Cody's friend, and then you're not. You were Tony's friend, and then you're not. So I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some rich bitch from shitty Long Island, of all places.
And I've been getting into skirmishes backstage with MMA guys my whole career. I got into it with a UFC champion beast a few years ago. I had a shoot fight with an MMA-trained Raging Bill backstage.
Go ahead, leave. Main event night 4 of a buy one, get one free extravaganza, and then get released faster than you last in the sack. Angelico is like Lauren Boebert on crack. SAP, I know what the meaning is. SAP stands for small ass penises.
I like the fact that you constantly evolve. Hell, just a few months ago, you were coming out here built like an air fryer. And now...
Father of the Year.
It was rude of me last week to speak so much about your father when I forgot to ask what your mom's name is. I know she's not here tonight, so it was a missed opportunity on my part. So perhaps I should just slide into her DMs and see if we can maybe change that. You're using him to justify to yourself that you're actually a decent human being? And these people can smell a loser a mile away. I mean, this is the home of the Blackhawks, for crying out loud. We will be standing at the top of the mountain.
Something that's always bothered me about you. You don't seize your opportunities. You're not dangerous. You're never gonna be dangerous. Walk away.
Acclaimed on the mic, it's nothing that we can't do. These guys are bigger disgrace than Prince Andrew. You're worse than Meghan Markle, yo, we killing this game. Cause at Wembley, everybody loves the Acclaim.
We are all on Team AEW. For now until 2024, but that's fine, we can talk about that later. We can talk about it later.
I don't care about that, Darby. That you paint half your face because you're 50% dead inside. Now, while you're too busy doing kickflips and ollies on your skateboard, I'm building a legacy. If you keep pursuing my TNT championship, I'll give you that other 50% and make sure you get the rest of the way there.
Wait a second. That's Arn Anderson.
Well, listen, I know you've had many, many legendary moments in this arena. The most relevant you've been in the last 15 years is when I left you in a pool of your own blood a couple months ago. You woke up this morning and you jumped in the fountain of youth. I said no more open challenges, but if you want to step in this ring, I'd be willing to make an exception for you.
This interview is over. Shut up.
Thank you for your time, Tony. Okay, guys, back to you.
You are so skinny and ghostly pale white that if this were the 80s, Hogan would have snorted you.
Okay, Max.
Now I want everyone to know that I do not appreciate Jericho.
And I know we're not in the business of renaming people like Gunnar McGillibuddy or whatever the hell it is.
I know you're getting a little senile with your age, but WCW is dead. And coincidentally, dead is the average age of your fan.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
What's that?
Have you ever been slapped by an opponent's mother before?
Been slapped by your mom.
Hey, a lot of you are sounding like your mothers right now, so relax.
I had a tryout in Brooklyn for the WWE named William. I'm sorry. I knocked his British ass out and I sent him packing back to NXT where he belongs. And funny enough, Joe, if you play your cards right, you're next. I am going to kill you.
I didn't think of you as a kid when I pushed you. I thought you were a little bitch.
On the microphone, I'm never friendly. I stiff arm you dudes like I'm Derrick Henry. Kissing bald dudes is the easiest. You look like a couple big hairy penises.
Now, people might be wondering why I brought my daughter to Collision. It's very simple. To prove a point. What's really annoying me lately is looking at a guy like Darby Allin, who seems to be mentoring an 18-year-old snot-nosed punk kid.
Can I have your belt?
Did you win this belt? Nobody touches this title but me. Go find your mother. Go. Security, she's not credentialed. Remove her from the arena.
Christian Cage, you are the biggest.
I am the TNT champion now and forever.
Because it's no secret that you don't have any friends around here. You gotta go up to Stanford and get somebody, whoever it is. AEW Galaxy, appreciate us. CM Punk, that having an undefeated streak in a string of underwhelming matches against underwhelming opponents, that just made you the new Ryback.
Look me in the eyes when I say this. That email made me want to kill myself. And you are nothing more but a sad, withered old man who got fired.
I'm about to verbally finish you quicker than your UFC career.
Today I signed a deal. I just became the new owner of Ring of Honor. Shane's not here. There's no Shane. It's me.
You always make me smile. You're loud, you're obnoxious, so do me a favor. Sit down and do nothing like the bitches that you are while I conduct my business. Now, speaking of bitches, I only wish that your mom and your sister were sitting right there ringside.
Actions placing the snake on Brandy.
I've been asked to make an apology. As soon as she kisses my ass, I'll give her that apology.
Oh, yeah.
You sit there on your phones, tweeting out your opinions. You don't know shit. You can't lay a finger on me. And I'm so sincerely sorry about that. Time to shine.
We the John Cena guys? That's so petty. But we John Cena, the Young Bucks Genettis.
This dude is mad soft. There is no future if you take your mask off. People to understand what I'm saying, since you are all from Cincinnati. I'm looking at you, 16 and pregnant.
And they were both very tight for their whole entire lives, and now all of a sudden this guy just gonna turn his back on Cody. Completely despicable action. I'm still talking.
I'm sorry,
you're completely despicable action.
To have a conversation, Brian Pillman. Hey, Pillman, we need to talk.
Good God.
The Acclaim about to throw you around. Got these bitches running out like Antonio Brown. You about to get your chin smacked. Trying to work here cause you couldn't make an impact. Platinum Max, Anthony Bowen.
Jack, you must be from Boston. I mean, it's obvious you're not very smart, and you think you're a tough guy.
Yo, Acclaim leave you stained like Hawaiian Punch, running up on you like the FBI did Trump. I mean, you have been robotically kissing ass all over the place. This is PG Punk. Because you might as well be coming out here preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect. I can see you. It's about time I have to address the big, fat, smelly elephant in the room. And no, ma'am, I'm not talking about you. You don't want me to talk about 2024? That's funny, neither does the guy in the back. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
Make sure your mom is cozied up ringside like she usually is at all the pay-per-views. Because just like your father, you're all looks.
Hey Jeff, your wife better say less. She getting dragged online worse than Skip Bayless. You gon' take a L and blame it on Dixie Carter. Y'all at TNA means total non-stop Acclaim. Cause I'm John freaking Moxley. That guy, is that who we're talking about? With all due respect. When I think of Jonathan, only one word comes to mind.
Max, you can't just say with all due respect and then say something insulting like that.
Renee, with all due respect, shut your mouth. Listen! No filter, I ain't Instagram. We make the ass boys retire like Vince McMahon. We'll beat you down and you know the...
I'm gonna go ahead right now and guarantee a victory tonight. Now it's like the Toronto Maple Leafs losing in the first round of the playoffs, guarantee.
Maybe I take that title to a real wrestling company. And I'm holding the microphone, you bums! Keep your mouth shut! My personal hero, The Game. That is what's best for business. It's a real shame that your drug-addicted mother, Methany, I am going to do to you what your mother should have done 28 years ago. I am going to abort... For crying out loud, you folks used to think Bret Hart was actually entertaining. No offense, I think we all know Shawn was much better, let's be honest.
Jungle Boy was raised by terrible human beings.
Arrest this piece of crap! Arrest him!
I'm gonna send your ass packing for 60 days and make you look like a stupid son of a bitch!
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yep. All right. Very cool.
Brandy, while your arm's in the sling, I think you should watch Jade. You can probably get some pointers from her.
I'm sick of this shit. Asshole!
Somebody, for the love of God, beat me clean. Without me, this company ain't shit. You can keep bringing in these guys that came from VKM, because the only 3 letters.
Hi, Tony Schiavone, a fat old prick. You're not gonna do a damn thing because you're a low-down coward, just like everybody in this podunk arena. Call your girl, she all in my mentions, trying to hit me up for some oral sessions.
And tell me I'm not good enough, to tell me I'm not a champion, to tell me I'm a B+ player. That's horse shit.
Listen, you're staying on this business, man. I mean, Jeff Jarrett is worse than Vince McMahon. And Lethal is not a... It's the big man in the back, too. Make sure he hoards all that money so he can give it to all the new ex-WWE guys he keeps bringing in. Would you treat me better if I was an ex-WWE guy? I want you to fire me. You Mark, fire me. Scrawny little pigeon-toed ass all the way back to Billy Corgan's NWA so you can wrestle on YouTube where you belong.
No, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I created this title as some vanity project like some other guy that used to travel the roads here in AEW.
Make some noise, cause it's Billy Gunn's birthday!
I had special guests from Daddy Ass's past, and the rest were kind of upset you didn't go to the reunion, but...
And in that ring, wait, Brenna fans coming up!
Cheap, just cheap.
Oh my God, the best there ever will. Actually, scratch that. That catchphrase sucks. Easy there, Seabiscuit, easy.
A couple of years ago, you nearly died in England. This Sunday at Wembley, I'm going to be in Will Ospreay's corner to make sure that that job gets done. Putrid.
Oi, shut your mouth, let me talk, yeah? Is this some type of vanity project to say that your band performed in Wembley Stadium? I've beaten Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, and Chris Jericho in 2 months. My contract comes up for New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm better than Punk. I'm better than you.
You've never had a drink or did a drug in your life, have you, Brian? Stick with this lot long enough until you gotta join the program with Moxley.
I can stand here all night until you shut up if you'd like. I know the people of Milwaukee aren't very intelligent, so I'm gonna give you one more chance. A little decorum here, please, Milwaukee. Shut your damn mouth!
Boo all you want, you dumb, worthless, fat pieces of shit. We're not even on TV yet. Boo all you want, I don't give a... Now you keep your mouth shut before we come back from break.
Man, the acceleration that Darby gets going from corner to corner.
What the f***?
Darby over that belt.
You have Andrade El Idolo, so enjoy your blood money. Maybe next week, AEW Dynamite can run in Saudi Arabia.
Yo, the belts need an update. We'll leave you on the floor like the documents in Trump's place.
If there's one thing that you deserve, it's your fiance leaving you.
Whoa. Whoa.
And you got losers like these people out here tweeting away like your opinion matters.
All right, speaking of social media...
No, I'm not done yet. And if you interrupt me again, I'll tear that little earring out of your head. You got me?
So what are you trying to tell us?
Santana, I know what's going on here. You're a little tag team slut.
Whoa! Whoa! Guys, I'm holding the mic. Settle down, settle down. I'm just getting started. No way I'm wrestling in this cesspool here in Atlantic City. No shot.
So cold and dead inside, I don't even...
You are going to get your...
You think I came back to help out the next generation? No, that's bullshit. I came back here to make a ton of money, and that's the only reason.
I'd even put my neck on the line for All Elite Wrestling, and unlike yours, mine's actually strong enough to handle it.
You raised a piece of shit. You raised a piece of shit.
Listen up, buddy. As much as I love the whole school shooter mime on a skateboard routine, when Darby Allin was but a wee little boy, he decided to hop in the car with his drunken, sloppy, alcoholic uncle. You guys got into a little accident. Your uncle died that night. That night, the wrong man died. God. These people are disgusting, fickle little monsters. So I turned my back on them before they had the opportunity to turn their back on me.
I should have said, are you finished, you carny jagoff?
We the People sucks and it's dead and buried. It was a stupid idea from bad creative and all that's gone.
Turn around. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Jericho's bitch. You're failing at your MMA career. You're failing here.
I was only giving Jungle Boy's mom the chance to apologize to me. I think she wanted me to be Jungle Boy's father. I never wanted to be your father figure. You have a father, but your father's dead.
If Lance Storm and Dean Malenko were somehow able to procreate and have a child, it would still be more charismatic than you.
Has been drawing off the fan. MJF pulling a page out of Jericho's book. Completely classless. All right.
LA, I know you're not bright here, but Daddy's holding the microphone, okay?
A couple house cleaning. Shut up while I'm conducting business.
Hey, you stop!
Because you're going to get redeemed tonight, Eddie. My man, redeem these nuts.
Wow. Oh, there you go.
Freddie Prinze Jr.'s in the house tonight.
Oh, I know Freddie.
Who ain't nothing more than a Scooby-Dooby douchebag.
I think the real Chris Jericho is an insecure, fickle, stupid idiot.
How's everybody's father feeling today?
As ever, time after time after time.
You can go ahead and say it, Tony. This title has never meant more than it does right now at this very minute.
A lot of rumors abound about a good friend of yours, Adam Copeland.
I only talk about myself and Luchasaurus, and I have no friends other than Luchasaurus. And I'll leave it at that. And I think that no matter what title I hold, it immediately becomes the most prestigious title. In fact, we may end up calling this the TNT World Championship by the time I'm done with it.
This is bigger than any WrestleMania. This is bigger than any Tokyo Dome. This is bigger than anything. And don't make me regret that I kept you from being in a wheelchair before you.
He's getting heated. Oh! Wow. Jericho just... I hear the self-styled TNT champion,
Darby
Luchasaurus.
Sting, are you going to introduce me to your little friend, Nick Wayne? And I understand that you have a father, and your father is dead.
Christian.
Well, I've never heard of your father, Buddy Wayne, before, so he must not have been very good. Is that because your father was such a talentless hack, you don't have a lot to live up to? Because I'd hate for you to have deja vu and watch that coffin door close on someone you love for the second time in your young life. Keep it down while I'm conducting business. I'll be there to mentor you when it's all over. There's no better mentor than the TNT champion.
Most certainly has to be unsettling for Nick Wayne. Still watching the back.
That's... Nick, you're a fine boy. Finding out last week that your father used to be a professional wrestler, I decided to go back and watch a little bit of footage on him. And I feel like I owe you an apology. He was even worse than I thought he was. Look, listen. You're trying to look for a mentor, and you think that Darby Allin is that guy. If you want a true mentor, you should be looking at a champion.
See you around, Nick. Say hi to your mom for me.
Unlike you, Piper was actually talented enough to main event a WrestleMania. If I'm not starting to be shown the proper respect around here, maybe I'll main event a Mania too.
Excuse me, Max. We are a little over a week away from Double or Nothing, where your AEW World Championship will be. How are you feeling about the championship?
What is this?
Wow. You're starting to make your brother sound like the sober one.
Oh, for God's sake. Somebody should just go unplug his microphone and just ride his ass out of here.
Konnichiwa, bud. What's up? Your name's on the tip of my tongue. I believe it's Take a Shitta. Round here, we speak American, okay? But
give me the Chris Jericho that bled buckets in Tennessee. Give me the Chris Jericho that your close friend Levesque hated. Give me that.
MJF has said he will never wrestle me. Or whether it was that you do the worst crossroads in all of wrestling, at least they're botching it on 2 channels now.
Listen, the only thing this scumbag city has going for it is that you're close to Canada.
And Punk in Chicago, when in reality he's just shitty little Max from shitty little Long Island. Possibly the greatest day of your life, and to me, it was Friday.
You're not a Harlequin, Sting. You're a whore.
On the ground.
oh no, Pittsburgh, you don't like me, huh? Good thing I don't care what you guys think, considering the fact you actually think Britt Baker is talented. Hit my music. I don't want to look at these schmucks a second longer.
Advantage here.
If you can handle responsibility well, hopefully you can handle it a little better than filling my shoes in New Japan.
From last week, I got myself a little bit of a souvenir.
Stylish.
No, it does not look good on me. It doesn't look good on anybody. For $5, you get a 12-pack on Amazon. It's just as cheap as his personality.
It was despicable. I've said some bad things in my career to people on TV.
Now, Tony, Jungle Boy, I'm sorry. Your entire family isn't dead, and they had to witness.
What the hell is wrong with that?
Did you want it? That's what you said Wednesday, right? Answer me when I'm talking to you.
I'll see you on the 13th.
Oh! After I'm done beating you up, do me a favor. Quit again and leave for 7 years and don't come.
And maybe if you continue to follow my advice.
And I'll make sure that I follow all your advice and learn how not to lose on the biggest show we've ever done.
And maybe if you follow my advice, you won't lose for the AEW title versus MJF like you did.
4 years ago, you became AEW champion. And then what happened? 24 hours later, you lost that very championship outside a steakhouse. That's some champion, right, Mr. Ocho?